Mr. Regis, Walford CID. Wonder if I might come in and have a few words with you. Can we come inside?
What's going on?
I believe you know a young lady by the name of Michelle Fowler.
Yeah, what if I do?
How long have you known Michelle?
About 6 months, I suppose. Look, why?
How well do you know her?
How well? Look, why is this? Has she said something about me?
How well would you say you know her, Jack? You don't mind if I call you Jack, do you?
Yeah, I do, as it happens. I know Michelle very well.
Oh, fine. You're a good friend, is that it?
Yes.
Then you'll know Vicky, too.
Vicky?
Yes, Vicky. Michelle's little girl.
Yeah, I know who Vicky is. I'm just not sure why you're asking me about her.
Purely routine, Jack. We're checking everyone that Michelle knows because little Vicky has gone missing. Just in case anyone can throw some light on where she might have got to.
Missing?
That's right.
And Michelle gave you my name?
Among others.
What, Michelle thinks I've got something to do with her kid disappearing? She thinks I'd do a thing like,
Like what?
This one should be all right, Nudge. Oh, thanks, guy. That's no good.
Any luck?
Nothing. We've searched everywhere we can think of.
Have you heard anything? The old Bill came in, asked a few questions, nothing I could tell him.
Me and Phil and Frank are going up to where them old air raid shelters are.
Yeah, we searched there already.
We'll have to try somewhere else then.
I mean, I don't know where to try next. We tried all over the estate, the underground car park.
What if she's gone off in a car?
If she went off in a car, yeah, if.
I mean, what are the old Bill actually doing? Just wandering around and asking questions like you lot? I mean, are they actually doing anything?
How did you meet Michelle?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, you know, I met her around through college. You know, no one sort of came up and formally introduced us. I just kind of got to know her.
And that'd be about 6 months ago.
Something like that, probably, yeah.
Was that when you met Vicky?
No, I didn't meet Vicky till a lot later. I didn't know she had a kid at first.
Well, when did you find out about Vicky's existence?
I don't know.
Well, just roughly, Jack. I mean, I don't expect an exact date.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Well, did you know about her when you went out with Michelle?
No. That is, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I did. You know, it's hard to remember things about everybody you meet here.
Well, even someone who's a good friend, like you say Michelle was?
Yes.
So you're not sure when you met Vicky, is that it?
No, yes. It was more recently than I met Michelle. That I do know.
All right, when did you last see Vicky?
Can't say. Difficult to say, I don't know.
Well, can you remember when you last saw Michelle?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh. And was Vicky with Michelle at that time?
Well, she might have been somewhere around, yeah.
Well, you don't recall seeing her then?
No, look, I know it sounds terrible, but I'm not really into kids. You know, I hardly notice whether they're there or they're not.
Oh, lucky you. A bit hard to ignore, I find.
Have you got kids?
Oh, several. You can't move for tripping over one or two of them, I find. And noise, oh, don't tell me about it. And as for having a private talk with someone, forget it.
I bet you wish they'd disappear into thin air sometimes, huh?
No, Christine, there's still no news. No, all we can do is wait. Yeah. Listen, Chris, I hope you didn't take what I said earlier the wrong way. Yeah, you're right. I do feel guilty. When all this was going on, I was with you, enjoying myself. Oh, listen, Chris, I've got to go. Yeah, and Mila, bye. Yeah, come on.
Hi, Arthur, do you want Martin to come and spend the night with us?
Oh, thanks. Very kind of you, Clive.
Look, it's no trouble. When you got one kid to look after, another makes no difference. Yeah, Martin, what about it, eh? Do you want to come and spend the night with Kofi?
Sure, mate.
Well, I thought everything being topsy-turvy, you know, you ought to stay and live a normal sort of life.
Yeah,
you know?
but it's not him that's bothered, is it? I mean, it's you, Pauline and Michelle. And you might be more used to cross the road with them.
Yeah, you may be right. I'll take you up on that offer then.
All right, then, fine.
So.
Martin, get your things together!
Okay.
Yeah, well, right, John, thanks for letting me know that. Okay, bye. No joy. Kid turned up lost at a nick in Bermondsey. It seems she's just a local kid who does it all the time so she'll get taken home in a police car. Takes all sorts, doesn't it?
What's the time? How long have I been asleep?
It's 9:15.
9:45? That's 5 hours. Have you known kids to come back safely after 5 hours?
Well, I wasn't on the case, but I remember a pair that managed to get themselves locked in someone's garage over an entire weekend.
Sort of silly thing that they do, isn't it? No, she was with other kids maybe, but not on her own. What about the car? Can you chase the car?
Not on such a vague description. A red car, maybe a Fiesta, maybe not. But again, Michelle, she might not have even got into a car. People make mistakes. If you'd seen as many identification parades as I have, you'd know that.
Yeah, maybe she has done something stupid. I remember, Remember one time, you know, she climbed a tree. Remember that, Mum? She climbed this tree, and 1 minute she's screaming blue murder because she couldn't get down. She wanted me to take her picture, and then the next minute she's laughing and joking, and I couldn't stop laughing.
When did you take these?
A couple of weeks ago.
Very good indeed. Very natural looking. They put my holiday snaps to shame, I must say. I mean, these don't look posed at all.
They're not.
Oh, they didn't know they were being photographed. Is that it? Oh, is that what you do? Like candid shots when people aren't looking?
Is that a crime?
No, not at all. What happened to your head, Jack?
I had an accident.
Really? So, where were we? You told me you were in class between 11 and 12. Then you went to the students' canteen to have your dinner, right? Then what?
I went for a walk.
On your own?
Yes.
Where did you go to?
Nowhere in particular.
Yeah, but east, west, north, south?
Okay, all right. I went down by the river, to Deptford area, I suppose. Then went on to Greenwich, walked round the park for a bit, and then made my way back here.
That's quite a walk.
Yeah, well, walking helps me think.
Well, to walk that far, you must have had quite a lot on your mind.
Maybe.
Michelle?
Among other things, yeah. You do think I've got something to do with this, don't you? You keep dropping hints. Michelle has set me up, hasn't she?
You don't really think it's that boy, do you?
Oh, Arthur, I don't know what to think. All of a sudden, something like this happens and your life's all upside down.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to do that, Baldy.
I know. Just gives me something to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel kind of...
Not inadequate.
Yeah, useless.
Me too. I just wish I could get Shell to eat something.
You eating?
Me? No. I pretended to try and get Michelle to eat, but I couldn't. Just been tea and coffee and tea.
What about some brandy? I've got a drop at home. Might do Shell good as well.
No, not on top of what Dr. Legg's given her.
What's happening? Don't we know anything?
Well, that Julie said, the Inspector Regis, that he was interviewing that Jack now.
All right. Well, if he's done anything,
Oh,
Vicky.
don't.
Need a hand?
Oh, thanks, yeah,
Look, supposing nothing happens tonight.
We go on following up every possible line of inquiry until Vicky's found.
Yeah, but you personally.
I'll be staying here,
What, all night?
however long it takes.
She's got a real look at Dad there.
I always thought so. I didn't like to say.
It's silly, we hardly ever talk about it.
I know.
Well, if there is an afterlife and he's hovering about in it, let's hope he's doing something useful right now.
She's evil, that's what she is. She's probably done something to that kid and is trying to point the finger at me. You don't know what she's like. You don't know what hell she's put me through. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a bit much, isn't it? The woman you love suggesting you've kidnapped or even killed her child. Why is she doing this to me?
She isn't doing anything to you, Jack. Right now, I doubt if you figure in her mind. All she is thinking about is Vicky and what might have happened to her, isn't she?
I suppose you're right. I'm sorry.
You feel so helpless. I don't know where else to look.
It ain't just us, Frank, is it? I mean, the old man has sworn we've got Bill and they ain't found her either, have they?
Don't look good, does it?
It's got to be a nonce job, like I said.
Oh, God forbid.
A mate of mine was telling me about the nonces when he was inside. I mean, I thought there'd be one or two, not according to him. He reckons there was enough to make 2 football teams out of him where he was away.
People like that shouldn't be allowed to live. No point in banging them up. It's just hang the bastards.
Certainly. My mate said they used to kick on the cell doors and they walked past and shout, "Hang yourself, nonce." Eventually one of them did.
I suppose you think that's really clever, don't you? I suppose your mate's really proud of himself, is he?
Yeah, why not? You're not standing up for nonces, are you?
No, I just don't think that you got the right.
They're the lowest form of life. They're filth. They should be stamped on like cockroaches.
And given half a chance, I'd do it as well.
I can't believe you're coming out in sympathy for that scum.
Sometimes you make me sick.
Well, thanks for all your help.
Is that it?
That's it. Of course, we may get back to you.
Any time you know where to find me.
That's right. We know where to find you. John, just to confirm, this Jack Woodman is to be kept under observation at all times. You got that?
machine on. Hello?
You bitch.
He called me a bitch. I'll kill him. I'll go round there, I'll get a knife and I'll kill him.
Come on, calm down.
How can he do it? He knows Vicky's missing and he calls you out and he's like...
Oh, come on, Michelle, the guy's sick, forget him.
Forget him? How can I forget? He's probably got Vicky somewhere. He's probably hurt her. He might have done something to her. I'm going to get a knife. I'm going to let him know how it feels.
Michelle, he's under observation at all times. If he is hiding Vicky somewhere, then we'll soon find her.
Observation, is that what you call it? Then how come he can phone me up and slag me off like that, eh?
Michelle, that call will be on tape now. Relax.
Oh, you've been taping all our calls?
Yes, standard procedure. Look, trust us more. This isn't just about me and a couple of others looking for Vicky. There's been a nationwide alert to every police force in the country.
Really?
Michelle, when it comes to cases of children disappearing, we always bring in massive resources, always. If someone's holding her somewhere, then that person's going to be found. If she's just lost, she's going to be found. Look, believe me, we're doing our damnedest to get Vicky back, and we'll go on doing so until she is found.
Where is she? Where's my little girl? Where is she?
Do you like these? Because I think it's time little girls started thinking about going to bed rise. Come on.
Well? We've talked to Jack, Michelle, and we're keeping him under observation. But I want to have a word with you again, if you don't mind.
Oh, should we leave you alone?
Not unless you want to.
No, we'll go and put the kettle on.
Yeah, no, I'll check on Martin.
I'll give you a hand, Pauline.
So what did he say?
Well, he said quite a lot, but nothing to suggest that he knows where Vicky is, unfortunately.
You know, he called me up and slagged me off.
Yeah, I heard. He's quite a volatile chap, your boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Now, Michelle, I want to talk to you. Relax. All I want to say is that I want to open this up a bit more. I want to make sure that we're keeping all possibilities open to ourselves.
Yeah?
I want to bring in the press boys and the TV people. I want you to make an appeal to the public. Do you think you're up to it?
What do I have to do?
Well, you have to give a press conference and appeal for information. You know the sort of thing? I mean, you've seen people on TV doing that?
Yeah.
Well, what do you reckon?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, good girl. Julia here will look after you, won't you, Jules?
Of course I will.
Oh, this is terrible. It's just terrible.
I know.
It's bad enough Vicky going missing, but all the questions, all the delving into the past, and Michelle getting upset about people prying into her private life.
They've got to, Pauline.
Yeah, I know they've got to ask the questions. It's just so awful. I remember all that from that time with Kath. Hope you're not too upset, Sharon, about them dragging it all out again over your dad.
No, I'm not upset.
Good.
It's ancient history now. What matters is getting Vicky back. I'd do anything for that, anything.
I just thought maybe...
Pauline, when I first knew that Dad was Vicky's father, it was like the world caving in on me. Well, you remember how I felt.
Yes, I do.
But I don't feel like that anymore. I mean, the way I see it now is... Michelle was just a kid at the time, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Dad could be a real swine.
I never thought I'd ever hear you say that.
Because I was Daddy's little princess.
If ever a girl adored her dad, it was you.
I know. I still love him. But I see him for what he was too. He could be a selfish pig.
Any news, Pete?
I wish there was. Give us 2 halves, Grant. We ain't staying long.
Where are you going to look next?
Oh, well, that's the question, isn't it?
You just don't think things like this happen to people, you know, do you?
Nah, I've got to think this family's got a jinx.
Yeah, I know the feeling. So how you yourself, you and,
Close?
Yeah.
Like I say, mate, I think this family's got a jinx.
Right, that is it.
Seems to be.
Will she give you the elbow?
No, I think she's been got at. You see, she's married this bloke, Elfie Chapman. You know the one I told you about? Scared stiff, poor kid. Mind you, if Elfie Chapman told me to jump, I'll jump.
Well, maybe you're better off having him, Pete.
Yeah, well, me and Rose did get on well.
Yeah, but you don't want to end up as chalk marks on the sitting room floor, do you?
Phil, I don't want to think about things like that. Not with my niece still missing.
All right, Michelle?
Yeah. Any news?
None.
What do you reckon we should do? Keep looking?
It's pretty dark out there.
Even so, what else can we do?
Well, good luck then.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon, Kath? We're going to call it a day? Well, let's have a drink first and decide.
What's it going to be, ladies?
Something to warm us up.
Brandy? On the house?
Yeah, all right then. I'll have the same juice. God, I hope she ain't out there alone and scared. Hattie, I hope she is. Well, at least if she's scared, she's still alive. I don't care. I'm only saying what everyone's saying.
Yeah, I know, but you mustn't. I mean, it's bad luck. You go around saying things like that and they'll come true. I really believe that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I suppose you're right. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, Hattie.
Yeah, and think positive.
I'll try.
How'd it go? Oh, she did really well, Sharon. Really well.
It was awful.
Well, look, it's all over now, sweetheart.
Why can you say it's over, Mum? It won't be over till that bastard tells me what he's done with my kid.
Michelle, who are you calling?
Leave me alone.
Look, don't, Michelle. You could be making a mistake.
Jack Woodman, please.
Oh, look.
You keep your bleeding hands off me, otherwise I'll break your arm, I swear I will. Hey? No, just, I know it's late, just get Jack Woodman for me, please. Well, I don't have to tell you who I am, just go and get him for me. Don't you dare hang up on me. They hung up on me.
Come on.
Why did they?
Come on, you've kept it together up till now, haven't you? Don't go to pieces, not now, eh? Don't do that to me, Michelle. Be a good girl.
Shall I get Dr. Legg here again?
I don't want any more pills.
Or shall I just get him to see what he says?
Oh, do what you want. Do what you want. I don't care anymore. Just do what you want.
Oh, Pete, any developments?
Seen this?
Oh, is that what they think now, is it? So, what's happening? Going looking for her again, yeah?
I'll see what else I can do. I'm not going to stand out here selling fruit and veg, am I? Well, Vicky's on the missing list.
Now, count me in, yeah? Just get me jacket.
Yeah, cheers, Phil.
She's okay. She had a bit of a bad time last night, but she's getting a little sleep now. Any useful response to the press stories yet?
Will at Sheerness and Medway Valley
Usual
lines in
matters.
Kent, and
Yeah, well, that's what you expect, eh?
What time is it?
5 to 8.
Oh, still feels like the middle of the night.
Morning. I just thought I'd check if there was anything new.
Nothing, Ty.
Well, no news is good news, isn't that what they say?
Yeah. How's Martin? Is he still all right with you?
Yeah, no problem. I'll take them both to school in a while. Do you want me to bring him round to see you first?
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea, thanks.
Right.
Does he know what's going on?
No, I haven't told him. But maybe you'd better. Someone at school's bound to tell him.
Yeah, perhaps you're right.
What happened about... You know that guy. Did they find him and question him?
Jack? Yeah, they did.
No joy.
No, nothing.
How's Michelle?
She's asleep now.
Well, that's good.
Well, not really. We had to get her to swallow half a chemist shop before we could get her to calm down. Then she was up half a night. She just passed out about an hour ago. Sharon's upstairs having a sleep as well. She's been ever so good.
She stayed there the night?
Yeah.
I thought she'd have gone home to the Queen Vic.
Morning, it's on that. Oh,
come on, love.
3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Last night, her mother, Michelle Fowler, made an appeal for anyone who might have seen Vicky to come forward.
If anyone knows anything, if anyone saw anything or even thinks that they saw, will you just get in touch with the police, please? Somebody must have seen my little girl, please.
Hello, darling. Sleep well, did you?
Oh, Shell, why don't you go upstairs and have a proper sleep?
No, I'm all right. What's happened?
You miss seeing yourself on telly?
No, Vicky.
Oh, not yet, nothing.
It's been a tremendous response to your appeal already. All the people who've called in have been checked out, so keep your fingers crossed. There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, Shell?
I don't know.
I know how you feel. Dad, on a word.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on, where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you going outside? You're keeping something from me.
Mark, you tell your sister you're not keeping anything from her, are you?
Well, of course I'm not.
You swear?
I swear, I just want to private word with Dad, that's all, Shell.
Michelle, you know, I'm keeping you informed of everything as it happens. Don't you trust me?
Eating some of the others and meeting over the calf. The guy out looking again. Do you want to come to, or you think it's better you stay here with Mum and Michelle? Dad?
Yeah, I heard. It's just...
Well, look, maybe you should stay here then.
No, I think I should...
Dad, did you get any sleep last night?
No.
Well, look, you stay here then. Well, you're needed here, aren't you? Well, this is where you're most useful.
Useful? I don't think I'm much use to anybody.
What? Don't be silly.
That's true, I'm useless. I wasn't even here when Shell was going through the worst of it. I didn't even know until I went into the Vic last night.
These things happen.
Yeah, these things happen, if you let them happen. And what happens? You end up by letting your family down at the time when they need you most.
You weren't to know, Dad. You took on the extra work. You needed the money, so you said yeah.
I could have said no. I should have said no.
You weren't to know.
Oh, I know. It's a judgment, that's what it is. Yeah. It's a judgment on me for letting my family down.
Dad?
Who'd I make this out to?
Toys Unlimited.
Toys Unlimited. They all for her? Yes. It's her birthday.
Oh, is it your birthday? That's nice.
No, it's not.
Oh, don't be silly, Vicky. Of course it is. She's 5 today.
No, I'm not. I'm 6.
She can be a bit difficult sometimes, you know.
Well, I think worse than waiting.
Oh, tell me about it.
You've been up all night?
No, I got a bit of sleep after Dr. Legg's knockout drops, you know. But I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't. All this is getting me down too, you know. People everywhere and police in and out asking me questions and they're telling me things and I can't keep it in, Sharon, because my brain's not working, you know. And I keep thinking about all the times that I've seen on the telly, you know, the things that people have done
Michelle,
to kids.
don't torture yourself.
It's just, you know, if I'd have just got there in time, if I hadn't have turned up late, none of this would have happened,
Michelle,
you know.
don't.
Say she's been raped.
Oh, God.
Say she's been killed,
Don't,
you know.
Michelle.
These things happen, you know. There are some really weird people out there. You don't know what they're capable of.
Yeah, she did seem odd. But it wasn't until I saw this. And then I remembered she called the little girl Vicky. Then I realised.
She definitely called her that, did she?
Yes. Don't know why I remember that, I just do.
How did she pay for her purchases?
Check. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was a check.
Well, can I see all the checks you have in there? Would you know which one it was?
Well, it was the first check sale of the day, so I think it was for quite a lot of money. This is the one.
Does it say Whittingham, Dalston branch? Yeah, it's for a lot of money. Hello, John. I've got what looks like a good lead. Can you get onto the Dalston branch of the Yorklands Building Society? I need the address for a Mrs. A. Whittingham. Account number's 55309.
She's been gone 20 hours now.
That's still early days yet, Michelle.
When does it stop being early days?
Did you have a nice holiday, Sharon?
These things, aren't they? She looks well on it, doesn't she, Arthur?
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Very well indeed.
Hello, WPC Morgan. You're kidding. No, that does sound like a promising one. Oh, okay, John, thanks for letting me know. Bye.
What?
It seems DRE just thinks he's onto something.
Shell.
Come on, Audrey. What's keeping you? Hold on. What do you reckon? Yeah, right. It might be Vicky, might not be. We're going to steam in on some harmless gran having a day out with a kid or what?
Yeah? Yeah, I see the problem. Okay, will do. Bye.
What?
He wants a family member to do a positive ID on the little girl.
What does that mean?
He's got to be sure that it is Vicky. He doesn't want to go charging into the house and maybe upsetting some innocent person, accusing them of abducting their own kid, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll just get my jumper.
Well, I rather thought Pauline, if that's all right with you, Pauline.
Yeah, of course I'll go.
Hang on. Why Mum and not me?
Michelle, you've been through enough.
No, but I've got to go. I've got to go because she's my kid.
Don't build your hopes up too high. It might not be Vicky.
Look, Shell, it's best if I go.
No, I want to go.
I think you should let your mum do it.
Listen, I've got to go. Even if it turns out not to be her, I've got to go because at least I'm doing something, you know?
Okay, then.
Right, the shoes are there. Hold on.
Roger, thanks, boy. 51 return. I don't know. Place there.
What's happened? Where's Shell going?
They think they found Vicky. Shell's going to identify her.
Identify?
No, it's not like that, no. This kid is alive.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, if it is Vicky, that is.
Subjects have left the shop, heading back your way along Elgar Avenue.
What's happening?
They only went out again. It's okay, Sam's with them. They've just left the shop. They're on their way back. Now, Julie did explain her hope, but this could well be raising your hopes just to dash
No,
them.
I understand.
Subject should be in sight now.
Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Yes, that's her. That's Vicky.
Mrs. Audrey Whittingham.
Are you all right? Are you okay? Yeah?
I'm sorry, I really am sorry.
Come on, Michelle.